for that tradable level in here to find perhaps a little lean as we come into these big volume nodes here at 1549s. I start looking. So at 1549, what do we start seeing? I've got liquidity. You can see the purple line. What do I see after I get the liquidity? Yes, strong hedge activity for mean reversals. You see that? You like that, Theo? Strong hedge activity for mean reversals. S&P max strong bids from dispersion hedgers as well. Interesting. Dispersion hedgers coming in. ES, market makers hunting bottom line liquidity to trap sellers. Watch for book flips. 1548, 1548, 1548, and then we get aggregate supply at 1549. What do you think they're going to use that aggregate supply for at 1549? They're going to use it for hunting bottom line liquidity pools. They're going to use it for max strong bids against dispersion hedge activity. They're going to use it for this strong hedge activity for mean reversals. They're going to use that aggregate supply to do all of these buy trade opportunities. So at 1549, there it is. There's my buy trade, right? And we saw all that sell side delta coming in. And we've obviously managed to swing an absolute corker from that bit of business right there, haven't we? What a peach of a trade when we come off that position. And it's not, as I said, it's not hidden from view. You know, you don't have to necessarily buy that one. You could, of course, do what I did and come in just afterwards. We paid on the S&P. You can see where we came in on the trade there. We actually came in on the S&P when it swept that liquidity at 1550, not 1549. So we came in when this price came down here and this retest here. And that's when I decided, you know what? We've got the profit on the gold. Let's get the buy trade on the S&P now for that hedge activity that I'm seeing on the trade log to take advantage of that reversal. So we jump across into the S&P, got the trade on, and absolutely annihilated it to the top side. And that is how you make the monies. Remember, the buy trade I got on the S&P was in here. There's the trade there, and there's your outcome if you were on the NASDAQ instead of the S&P. So, brilliant bit of business. Lovely trade. Volatility massively rolling for us in our favor. And doesn't get any better than that, my friends. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Does not get any better than that as a value narrative. That is stunning. And obviously, all we've done is we've just swept the bottom edge liquidity. I'm on a higher time frame. Anyway, we'll be getting started in class, guys, in just a couple of minutes.